hi guys. Hi. Good morning. So, welcome to our first lesson for ABM 1, Principles of Marketing. So, to start off with, thank you pala for participating during our first activity, which was the question and answer portion, or yung pagpapakilala, or yung ating get to know each other. So, yun. I've answered all your questions siguro. I've answered your questions from personal to um, professional questions. So, sana nagustuhan niyo naman yung part na yan. And then, I'm still trying to memorize your celebrity lookalikes. So, yun. Okay. So, yun. First question. So, pag narinig niyo yung marketing, or when you come to think of it, when you read marketing, ano ba yung pumapasok sa isip niyo? Could be selling, di ba? Marketing is selling, etc. So, here in our lesson, we're going to fully understand, or we're going to try to understand na deeper sense yung marketing, na hindi lang siya talaga selling. Okay? So, let's start. So, when does marketing happen? Tingnan nyo. When does marketing happen? Para sa inyo, kailan nagsisimula yung marketing? Any guess? Okay. It happens every day. On a daily basis, marketing happens in your life. When it comes to waking up, when it comes to posting your status, when it comes to looking at the clock, it's all about marketing. Bakit ko yun nasabi? Kasi, come to think of it guys, marketing is a means of communicating and creating. So every day when you wake up, it's an opportunity for marketing, not only for products, but also for yourself. Excuse me guys, let me chat. Okay, so it happens every day. Marketing happens every day. When you talk to a person, that is marketing. Communication is essentially marketing. Nakuha ba yun? Okay. Next, what is not marketing? Marketing is not advertising, but advertising is marketing. So, how can I explain this one? Marketing is not advertising, but advertising is marketing. Advertising is only a segment of marketing, but it does not cover the whole essentiality or the whole meaning of marketing. Hindi lang si advertising is makonsider ng marketing. Part lang siya ng marketing. So, another conception is that marketing is selling and telling. No, the same concept with advertising. Marketing is bigger than that. Selling and telling are only parts of marketing, and hindi siya talaga kabuuhan ng marketing. Okay? So, yeah. By definition, marketing is a social managerial process whereby individuals and groups obtain what they need and want through creating and exchanging products and value with others, by Kotler of 2010. Okay. Nakakalito, di ba? Medyo malalim yung definition. If ever this was the definition given to you, baka talaga pwedeng malito kayo nito. But we would make it into a simpler definition. How? Okay. Marketing is more than just selling and advertising. Its function is to communicate, number 1, create, number 2, and deliver. Communicate, create, and deliver what? Ano exactly yung kailangan i-communicate, create, and deliver ni marketing? Okay. We have here value, and customer satisfaction. Okay, we try to communicate value. We try to create value. Okay, paano ba si value? Value is simply worth or usefulness or importance. So for example, how can I for example, this phone, my phone. How would I communicate its value for me? How would I create value for me? So essentially, my phone is a means of communication, di ba? Okay, so in its entirety, communicating value is a means of informing anyone or a person you're talking to that a certain object or a certain item has value or has importance para sa'yo. Nakuha ba yun, guys? And to move forward, creation of value is giving that certain item or giving that certain object, for example, this phone, an amount of its value or usefulness and importance. Nakuha ba yun? Okay. If ever you have further questions about that, I would be glad to answer that dun sa comment box below. Okay? Medyo fast track lang tayo kasi video lesson tayo dito ngayon. So, if ever you have questions, just tell me. Okay? Now, deliver customer satisfaction. When we talk about satisfaction, it is a fulfillment of a need and a want. So, ano si need, ano si want, which I will discuss later. But in marketing, our ultimate goal is to communicate and create value for our products and services, or even ourselves if ever your business is about yourself. So it's how we create and communicate value through marketing and deliver satisfaction. Now, satisfaction is very subjective. So for example, pag sinabi kong subjective, it is very personal. So meaning to say, for example, I am satisfied with one object and another person might not be satisfied with with that certain object. So we try to lessen the gap between the expectations of our guests and customers through marketing, which is we deliver satisfaction. We market first, we communicate and they create, and then we try to deliver. That is, delivering is the end goal of marketing, which is to create customer or to deliver customer satisfaction. Okay? So, moving forward. So, there are basic concepts of marketing. We have here the needs and the wants. So, how will you differentiate these two? These are quite similar, but different. Okay? So, let me explain this further. So, a need, by definition, is something, or it refers to a situation in which something is missing and has to be satisfied. So, something is missing and it has to be satisfied. Now, when we talk about something is missing, it could be anything that we do in our entire lives. Nakuha ba yun? So, for example, a basic example of a need is a pen. Okay. Excuse me. So, how would a pen be a need and not a want? Paano? Tingin niyo. Anyone can answer? So, kung may mas better example pa kayo sa akin with regards to need, then just put it in the comment box. So, I will consider that as your activity and also as your quiz. Okay? So, sino may pinakamagandang example ng need na makuha ko and then ma-explain niya elaborately dun sa comment box. So, I will judge it according to a criteria or according to a rubric. So, exempted kayo sa first quiz natin. Okay? That's a deal. Okay, sige, game. So, my example of a need is a pen. How would I say na a pen is a need? Okay. In a simple situation like this, I have here a piece of paper. Okay, so a piece of paper and a pen come together. Okay, so why is it going to be a need? Kasi if someone asks me to write my name on this piece of paper, so for example, I will write this one. If I don't have a pen or something that I could write to this paper, then there is something missing. 'Di ba? May nawawala. Wala akong panulat, so there is something missing. So there is an urge that there should be something to satisfy that's part of the something that's missing. Nakuha ba? O medyo nalito kayo? Okay, I will repeat myself. So, in a situation, I have to write my name here in the piece of paper. Okay, wala sulat. Okay. But, I don't have anything to write something on it. So, that is where the pen comes in. Kasi, isa-satisfy ko na yung need ko na magsulat. Okay, so for example, I have to write my name here. So, we have here, so, Sir Echo. Okay. Sir Echo. Ba't parang baliktad sa camera? Anyway, okay lang yan. That's the purpose of it. So, Sir Echo. So, by definition, in this specific, okay ha? Huwag kayo malito. In this specific situation, my pen is a need. Nakuha. Okay. Kasi by definition ng need is referring to a situation in which something is missing and has to be satisfied. So, nasatisfy ko ba yung situation na yun by writing my name? Tama. Okay, now, ano naman ang want? Okay, ang want naman is an individual's preference. I repeat, preference. Strongly influenced by one's personality or culture. So, pag sinabi natin need, essential siya. Needed siya talaga. Kasi nga, must have in layman's term. And then a want is a desirable or a preference. So, how is it going to be na ang want ko is the same exact as example of this pen? Okay, kung sino naman ulit makabigay ng mas better example than me, then exempted kayo sa examination. Okay, so I will judge, or I will be the one to rate your answers dun sa comment ng video na to. So please do good. Okay, so I will use this pen again as an example of a want. Okay, pag sabi daw sa want, it is something that is preferred and is highly influenced by one's personality and culture. So, excuse me. Magiging want si pen if ever I preferred this pen over a pencil. Nakuha ba? Okay, let me give you a much better example. Okay. Here is ulit yung piece of paper natin. So, a piece of paper, for example, blank to. Seasonal to kanina. I could write here numerous items and objects that could be used to write my name. But I chose the pen or the marker to write my name with it kasi, for example, for the personal purpose or reason na my handwriting looks better using this pen. The pen has a much darker ink compared to the pencil, and so on and so forth and so forth. Nakuha niyo ba yun, guys? Kasi yung want is a preferred. that is influenced by its personality and culture. Okay, another concrete example. One. For example, a need of this pen and a want of also this pen can be illustrated in this example. So for example, I just need a pen to write my name or write something on a piece of paper. I just need a pen. But as a preference, I want this type of brand, which is a Sharpie. Okay, vlog style tayo. Hindi, joke lang. So, this is a Sharpie. So, that transpires from a need to a want. So, need siya, naging want siya because of yung preference. Nagiging need lang siya because something is missing. So, something is missing, I had to write my name on a piece of paper. And then naging want siya kasi ito yung preferred ko, ito yung gusto ko. Because of personal reasons. Are you getting my point? So I think I came across naman with what I wanted you to understand. So yun, let's move forward. Okay. A need is based on a theory created by Abraham Maslow, which is called the Maslow's Hierarchy of Needs. So we have here the physiological needs, safety and security, love and belonging, self-esteem, and self-actualization. So, rundown lang tayo dito ha, kasi okay, ang physiological needs are considered as basic needs, which are breathing, food, water, shelter, clothing, sleep. And it could also be, for example, a basic need of a human being is now Wi-Fi. There is a study claiming that essentiality of Wi-Fi being a basic need of human beings. And also, to add on here, as human beings, as certain human beings that has needs, is sex. Yes, sex is among physiological needs that are basic needs of human beings. Okay? So, it is explained by Abraham Maslow. Nasabi niya daw ni Sir Abraham na before you can get to the higher level of needs, you first have to satisfy yung lower needs, which as yung lower is yung physiological. After mo masatisfy si physiological, then you would transpire to safety and security, which includes health, employment, property, family, social stability. Okay, moving forward is love and belonging. Pag sinabi natin love and belonging, it is a sense of social needs. It is claiming na yung feeling na you have to belong in something or a social group, which is, for example, a friendship, family, relationship, intimacy, sense of connection towards other people. That is another need. Then after that, kung satisfy mo naman siya, there comes the self-esteem, confidence, achievement, and respect of others. Pag sinabi naman natin na self-esteem needs, these are strong desires of people to be recognized by his efforts. What kind of efforts? Accomplishments, efforts, outcomes in life, and etc. That is what we talk about self-esteem. And then pag nasatisfy mo yung self-esteem, then you come forward with self-actualization. Or in other examples would be morality, creativity, spontaneousness, acceptance, purpose, and potential. So, self-actualization can be compared, when I was still studying in education, self-actualization can be compared to transcendence. Pag sinabi lang natin na transcendence, it's a mere way of fulfilling your purpose in life. So yun. If ever I would ask you a question, saan na kayong part dyan sa hierarchy of needs? If ever nandun na kayo sa physiological needs or nasa self-actualization na kayo, please do inform me. Kasi kung nasa self-actualization na kayo, tulungan nyo naman ako makaabot. Okay? So, moving forward. Demand. A demand is another basic concept of marketing. So, demand is something that markets capacity to purchase according to the needs and wants. I'm sorry. So, a market's capacity. Pag sinabi natin capacity, it is yung kakayahan mo. For example, I am an adult. I am working, so I only have a way of means of buying things na according to my capacity or according sa kakayahan ko. So for example, example lang to ha. For example, I am earning for example 10,000 to 15,000 a month. Example lang siya. Okay, so do I have the capacity to buy a 50,000 iPhone 11 or 12, which would jeopardize my whole life? Hindi, diba? So another example of this demand is that another concept of marketing is that we try to sell products and services according to the demands of our market. So, pag sinabi naman natin na market, ang market natin are the people that are buying or already buying or patronizing our product. Pag sinabi natin naman na patronizing, it's something we talk about na they are buying your products because yun yung preferred nila. Okay? Now, another concept of marketing is exchange and transaction. So, exchange by definition is an act of obtaining a desired object from someone by offering something in return. Okay. And a transaction is a trade between parties which can include terms and conditions, date and place of transaction, and amount involved. Okay. How do we differentiate the two? Okay. I'm sorry, medyo mag-ingat. Hindi ko tinututok ang electric fan kasi medyo mag-ingat. Anyway. How do we differentiate the two? An exchange and a transaction. Okay, familiar kayo with the barter system. That is a very good example of an exchange. For example, I would exchange this pack of candies with Mentos with three used markers. So that is an exchange. I have obtained my desired object from someone. For example, ito galing sa iba, ito galing sa akin, exchange kami for something in return. So, he gets this, I get this, and then the other person gets this. That is an exchange with less specifications. Now, ang transaction naman are made between two parties or more, which can include terms and conditions. Now, a very good example of this is withdrawing through your ATM card or debit card, or purchasing a product in the market, in the grocery, or in the supermarket. Why? Because if you will see, I don't know where I put my wallet, but okay, for lesson purposes, if you can recall, if you withdraw from your ATM, meron siyang nakalagay na transaction date, ano yung place of transaction, and amount. So there are specifics, there are terms and conditions when you have a transaction. That separates it from an exchange. Now, that is one very basic example of exchange and transaction. Exchange is merely obtaining a desirable from other party and to you, and an exchange and a transaction is obtaining something but with much more putting into details of terms and conditions, date, place of transactions, and amounts involved. Nakuha? Okay, if you have further questions about that, just put it in the comment box and I will try to answer it on the next video. Okay, so next we have market. As I've said a while ago, market is or are people that are patronizing the product or already availing various services. So, meron tayong two types of market. We have the consumer market and we have the industrial market. Now, what is a consumer market? A consumer market daw is one who purchases products for own personal consumption. And industrial market purchases another product to produce another product. Okay, that is very simple. Okay, I would get another piece of paper na naman dito. I will try to buy a small whiteboard for us para medyo mas madali yung pag-illustrate ko sa inyo. For example, consumer market, I am a person. I buy, for example, this alcohol or hand sanitizer for my own personal consumption or for my own personal use. For safety and hygiene purposes, I bought this alcohol. Binili ko to, guys. Binili ko to. Okay, I'm gonna use it. Okay. This is my for own personal consumption. Now, an industrial market naman daw is purchases another product to produce another product. Purchases another product to produce another product. For example, what can I... Okay, for example, I bought a whole chicken. One whole chicken. And then, I cooked it. I cooked it. I cooked it and first hinugasan ko siya, chinap ko siya, then I cooked it and I sold it. That becomes when I sell something, that becomes my product. So nakuha niyo yung relevance doon. I purchase something which is the chicken. So that is, for example, that is my main ingredient for my product. So I purchased that in order for me to sell that to another person or to another human being that who is me. That is the difference between a consumer market and an industrial market. Okay? So, moving forward. Product. Product is anything that a buyer buys. Anything that a buyer buys. It is anything that a company offers to satisfy needs and wants. For example, nakikita nyo ngayon dito sa slide natin is yung Pepsi product. And then a service is an activity or a benefit that one party can offer to another as an essential. Now, service is considered as an intangible. It cannot be grasped or hindi siya nahahawakan. And then how better way to give an example of service is, for example, me as a teacher, I am serving you through this video. I am trying to teach you guys online, even if it's so difficult for me to teach online or using this video as a method of teaching, but it is an act of service. So, may benefit ba kayong nakukuha sa pagtuturo ko? Meron. Tama ba? So, I am not a product. What I'm doing is not a product, but it is a service. Also, for example, call center agents, they transfer calls to other people, or they call other people to remind them about their bills, their orders, and etc. 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 Now, the call center agents, they are the third parties that give you the service. Nakuha ba? Okay. Another example, if you could give another better example, then just put it in the comment box, and or if you have further questions, just put it there. I will try to answer that on the next video. Okay, so moving forward, another concept of marketing is the 4 P's of marketing, or also known as the marketing mix. We have the product, the price, the place, and promotion. So, sabi ko sa inyo, yung promotion is only a part of marketing. It's not the whole marketing itself. Okay? So, product. what producers sell, a product or a service. That is one of the 4 P's of marketing. Price is the amount of money paid by a customer. It's very simple. Place, the distribution of the product and distribution channels. Pag sinabi ng distribution of the product, where is the product being sold? Where are the certain distribution channels that can help the product be sold? For example, it could be a physical store, it could be online, it could be through third-party member, etc., 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 etc. Nakuha? Okay. And then promotion is tools to communicate with the market. Okay. What can be considered as tools? Advertising, word of mouth, promotions, etc., etc., etc. Commercials, flyers, tarpaulin, signages. Those are all kinds of promotion that enable a certain individual or a entrepreneur or a business owner to communicate with the market or to communicate with the people. Nakuha? Okay, thank you very much. Next, we have the marketing philosophies. So, we have number 1. So, when we talk about pala philosophies, it is the most basic belief or concept and attitudes of an individual or a group. That is very basic. What you believe in or belief mo or concept mo or attitude mo about towards something is considered as a philosophy. Okay? So, number 1, we have the product concept or the product philosophy. Pag sinabi natin na product concept or product philosophy, performance and quality is given priority to earn customers' loyalty. So, for example, pag performance, it's basically service. Pag quality, it is a product. If I was a business owner and my philosophy is that I want to deliver 100% performance, 100% quality of my products to a certain customer or to all my customers, then I am practicing product concept. Okay, are you getting me, guys? Okay, moving forward. I'm sorry if ever may aso. Naka-isolve tayo dun sa aso. Mahingi yung aso ko. Sorry. Okay. So, yun. Next is production philosophy. Okay. Production philosophy is the availability of products at all times at a reasonable price. So, when for example, I am a business owner, I want my products or services to be available all throughout the year. 24/7, 7 days a week, 30 days or 31 days a month, and 365 days a year. And I want it to be in a reasonable price. If I'm practicing price integrity, which I will discuss further in this subject, then I'm believing on the production philosophy. Nakuha ba? Okay. Selling philosophy. Pag sinabi naman nating selling philosophy, this is a means of hiring marketers or salespeople to do aggressive marketing for firms, products, and services. So, pag sinabi nating hiring marketers for your products and services, what do this necessarily mean? When you, for example when you, as a business owner, okay, na naman yung aso. When you, as a business owner, hires people to do marketing for you. Now, what do you mean by hiring people to do marketing for you? We have, for example, salesperson that gives flyers. That is selling philosophy or communicating your product to other customers. Now, another thing is hiring vloggers or artists or influencers to do aggressive marketing for you para mag-communicate and then maka-create ng value for your product. Now, that is when you do that, you are practicing selling philosophy. Okay, are you getting me, guys? If you have further questions about this one, just put it in the comment box. Sasagutin ko siya. Another thing is societal marketing concept. Pag sinabi naman natin societal marketing concept, it looks into the welfare of the society in general and deliver their offerings in ways that satisfies the market more effectively and efficiently. So, when we say societal marketing concept, it serves with a sense of purpose. Why are you doing this? Why are we doing that? For example, pag sinabi kasi nating welfare, it talks about um, having something to contribute to something. For example, my product is, for example, a soap that doesn't use plastic packaging. So, how is that a welfare to the society? By doing so, that I am not using plastics in my product, I am helping, I am assisting to the preservation of our. So yeah, nakuha ba yung part doon sa looks into welfare of the society in general to deliver their offering ways that satisfies the market more effectively and efficiently. Okay? So yeah, marketing concept naman, number 5. We have, for the marketing concept, we determine first the needs and wants of their potential market, then devises ways to satisfy needs. Okay. Pag sinabi naman natin marketing concept, you try to figure out kung anong kailangan ng mga tao na bebentahan nito. For example, you want to put up a business, and then you want if you're practicing marketing philosophy, you're going to identify muna kung anong kailangan talaga ng market mo, ng mga tao na nandyan or pagbebentahan mo ng product mo. For example, okay, na-discuss ko na yung market, diba? Market are the people. Now, we have another term which is considered as the target market. Pag sinabi naman natin target market, it is yung potential buyers mo, or yung mga tao, yung people na gusto mong tumangkilik or bumili ng product mo. So, when you practice marketing concept or marketing philosophy, you try to identify first what are their needs and wants. Nakuha? Now, those are the 5 basic marketing philosophies. Now, question, can this be applied as combinations? Yes. This can be applied as certain combinations. I'm sorry. Okay. This can be applied as certain combinations throughout your business. Or you can apply these philosophies para sa business mo. If you want to deliver performance and quality to your customers, it can be together with availability of that product, pwede yun. Together with hiring marketers for your product, pwede rin yun. Together with having an advantage or benefit for the society or for the environment, pwede din yun. And also, pwede mo rin yung gawin lahat, but first, dinetermine muna na kailangan talaga siya sa market mo. Pwede po yun. So, all of this can be applied all together, or this can be applied as combinations when you are trying to market something, a product or a service. Nakuha ba? Okay. Now, what are the benefits of marketing? So we have here, it creates employment. Marketing provides job opportunities to many individuals. From all walks of life, marketing can be considered as a generator of employment. From sales, advertising, brand management, teaching, merchandising, research and development, and logistics. Marketing can create employment. Another thing is that marketing helps develop more and better products through innovation and enhancement. Okay, so if ever you are wondering what is innovation, ano ba sa tingin niyo si innovation? Okay, so ang makapigbigay sa akin ng simpler form ng innovation is exempted sa prelim exam ko. Okay, prelim exam yun ha. Kung may makapagbigay nun sa akin ng sagot doon sa comment box, exempted kayo sa prelim exam ko. kung makabigyan niyo ako ng simple definition ng innovation, or simple definition or example ng innovation. Example kayo sa previous example. Okay? So, yeah. Another benefit would be provides better profit. Good marketing can be translated into better sales performance and ultimately more profit for producer. So, pag na-communicate mo yung value mo, you create value and then you deliver customer satisfaction, it provides better profit and sales performance. Okay? Moving forward. It improves quality of life. With better product offerings, marketing provides convenience, easy living, and better lifestyle comfort and efficiency. And also, overriding objective of company is to satisfy the needs and wants of the customers, but to do so profitably better. So, marketing does the job by winning in both ways. How? It improves the quality of life for other people, and for the business owners, it also improves quality of life by providing them with enough profit, revenue, etc., for their products. Nakuha? Okay, moving forward. It produces more entrepreneurs. A need for a product or service is an opportunity for businessmen. So, as nga dun sabi ni Abraham Maslow, we have unending needs, wants, and desires. So, this is a platform or an opportunity for business entrepreneurs to create more products and services that would, for example, benefit or improve quality of life for other people and for themselves as well. And last but not the least, it contributes to the economic development. Through various job opportunities, more members of society are going to be employed. Hence, marketing contributes to the economy, not only to a certain country, but all over the world. Okay? So now, the big question is, can an organization exist without marketing? No. The answer is no. An organization, a venture, or a product cannot exist without marketing. No! For example, the heart of a product or a business, or a heart of the business is the product. Now, what is needed for the heart to keep going, to keep pumping? Blood. Tama ba? Correct me if I'm wrong, if ever may mga doktor dito na manonood. Okay. But I think a basic essentiality of the heart to function is kailangan ng dugo. So, marketing is considered as the blood of an organization or the blood of a product to keep them going. Marketing is part of our lives and touches us in every way possible in every day. So, to be successful, each company has to deal with customers on a daily basis and must not only be customer-driven but customer-obsessed. That is marketing. Being obsessed and driven to communicate and create value and deliver customer satisfaction. Marketing is also a key factor in business success. And then, the function of marketing not only deals with the production and distribution of goods, but also concerned with ethical and social responsibility functions found in domestic and global environment. So, hindi lang siya for domestic, but also for the entire world as well. So, there you have it. Almost an hour of discussion for our first lesson in ADM 1, Principles of Marketing. So, again, if you have further questions about this lesson or about this first lesson, so kindly just put it in the comments below, and then paalala lang dun sa mga nandun sa mga na-discuss natin kanina, yung mga questions ako dun, and then sabi nga sa inyo, if you could give better examples, or if you could give better examples dun sa mga unang nabigay ko, just put it in the comment box and tag me, and then I would consider that as your quiz and activity as well, And also, if you could give me a better definition of innovation, then that would be considered as an exemption to your prelim examination. So, magandang deal na ata yun for you guys. So, galingan nyo para ma-exempt kayo. Okay? So, again, this has been Sir Gwen. This has been Sir Echo. This is Sir Echo nyo. So, thank you again for watching, and then if you found this video helpful and useful para sa inyo, please like the video and hit that notification bell and subscribe to my channel. Okay, thank you guys. Bye. Have a nice day.